What if I were to invite you to Western States right now? How would you respond?
Okay. We'll come. Thrilled.
That wasn't a very enthusiastic response. Oh, that would be so special.
I would love to come. That would be wonderful.
This is the Chris Mocko Show.
What is up, YouTube Nation? Had a little bit of caffeine, a little too late in the day, having some issues falling asleep, so what better opportunity than to talk to you all? As you can see, I'm coming at you from the shoe rack. I have also very intentionally placed the brand new Pegasus Trail, which I am planning to debut on tomorrow's run. I also placed my Nike trail hat in between. Is he wearing the hat or is it on the wall? We may never know. Okay, I'm trying to keep this brief because most of the footage that I'm planning to share with you today was actually filmed 5 months ago. Yes, that's right. I've been planning this episode for almost half of a year. The day after I qualified for Western States, I immediately got to the most important task, recruiting my crew. I've worked with a very similar crew for the 2 years that I've run Western States. Selfishly, I want that same experience back again this year, and so these calls were about getting them on board. That was 5 months ago. Now it is less than 3 weeks. So let's kick it over to the first conversation, which began at the start of this episode with my parents. They were the easiest to convince. Without further ado, Mama and Mocko Papa. Mama and Mocko. Mama and Mocko. Without further ado, Mama and Papa Mocko. What if I don't talk to you all weekend?
That would be fine. And if you wanted to stay in a different house, that would be okay too.
What if I'm injured and crying and look really tired?
Then I'd say, here's your water bottle.
Okay, well, mark your calendars for June 29th then.
Oh, it's June? I thought it was August. Ooh, dang.
Okay, but I will warn you.
What?
The parking can be bad on race morning. You're okay with the parking situation?
Yes. I could walk 15 miles easy.
Do you want this trip to be about you hanging out with your friends, Dad, or is it about supporting your son?
It's supporting my son.
Dad's on the iffy list. You're invited.
I fully agree with you on that, but he'll turn it around. I mean, you clearly put your heart into it. You laid it out to everyone that you were going to give it a shot, and that puts a lot of pressure on you. And you did it. You did it.
Well, I'll check that off my list. Got my first crew members.
Okay. Okay. Thanks for inviting us, Chris.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Good night. Whew. Okay. Just did a quick shakeout to get the blood flowing a little bit in my body. I've also poured my celebratory beer, so I will be enjoying that. If I'm going to be doing Western States,
If I'm gonna do this,
I need my team.
I'll need my news team.
States team assemble!
Era. What's up?
Or as Samuel L. Jackson would say, as one-eyed dude in the Avengers, I'm putting together a team of individuals with extraordinary abilities. Bum, bum, bum. Something like that.
The idea was to bring together a group of remarkable people.
In my head, I had a specific movie quote in mind, but I could not peg what the movie was. I thought it had to do with superheroes, so I started with the Avengers. That was clearly incorrect. Perhaps it was from Iron Man?
What if I told you we were putting a team together? Who's we?
No, maybe it was Thor Ragnarok?
Putting together a team.
I couldn't find the full clip in the trailer, so it clearly couldn't have been that.
I want to be on the team.
Perhaps Family Guy?
We're not joining your team.
I'm putting together a team.
We're in.
Good.
Now this is just becoming an excuse to use my favorite scenes in movies that talk about teams.
That feels like an oversimplification.
I'm putting together a team. People with special abilities.
I'm putting together a special team with special privileges.
And I'm putting together a special team, and I need me 8 soldiers.
We understand you recruited quite a team.
Quite a team? Yeah, you could say that.
Team? What team?
I'm supposed to wear myself out for the team? What team?
I got a little carried away, didn't realize I found so many clips. I promise this is the last one, and what better way to end it than with a Mr. Vin Diesel and a Mr. Paul Walker. Too fast, too furious. Actually, I think this is number 5.
Then we're gonna need a team.
Anyways, first up is Chris and Caroline, my landlords, my OG crew. They did it once, they've done it twice. Can't do it without them. So here we go.
Hello, Mocko.
Hello!
What is happening? So you're back in Boulder and you're training full time.
Training full time. We're in this park and there's all these crazy lights and I'm like, Mom, Dad, are we the only ones not on drugs right now?
I feel like when shit gets hard, that's when you are better than everybody else.
I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Hey, look, the train. Can you hear the train? Woo! So, important question. What are you guys doing June 29th?
Are you sure you want us?
You guys shouldn't feel any pressure to commit at all because the Mockos are very interested. Baird is in, assuming he doesn't have any more children.
Yeah, seriously.
You guys are the most experienced.
We are seasoned vets at this point.
Serious vets.
Let me check my race schedule.
You actually do have a race. Nah.
We probably moved Western states earlier, right? If we ask them.
Probably.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, that's in 6 months. I might quit the sport altogether by May.
So unfortunately, Caroline may have just jinxed herself during this call. May rolled around this year. She had a big race in Canada. It did not go quite as well as planned. She did not find the fire, the passion that had motivated her in previous years. She is excited about qualifying for the Olympic trials and the marathon. She's going to be shifting her focus to running for the next 6 months. This also means she will be available for Western States. So, Mr. Coble, Mrs. Coble, they're both on board. Check, check. All right, next up, my pacer from last year, Mr. Baird, Christopher Baird. Let's give him a ring.
Bailey, who's that?
Hi, Bailey.
Is that Mr. Mocko? Is that Mocko?
Bailey, do you know what song I was listening to today? What can I say except you're welcome?
Do you know what her newest favorite song is?
It's Jason Derulo's Wiggle.
No! No! The lyrics are probably not the most appropriate. I got one question. How do you fit all that in them jeans? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Your booty like 2 planets. Go ahead and go ham sandwich. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Whoa, I can't stand it. So, the purpose of this is to officially invite you to Western States. Are you guys available on June 29th?
What do we say, Bailey?
Are we in?
Yeah,
we're in. We're totally down, so we're there no matter what.
Well, that's awesome. I'm glad you guys are stoked for it.
So, whatever section I pace is not going to be like the pit of hell, right? That was a dark place for both of us. You also need variety in who's out there with you. There's only so many bad jokes you can take from me. You're going to need somebody with you on the night section.
What night section?
Oh, you're right. There is no night section. Yeah, you're finishing it daylight.
It's Bailey's favorite book.
Oh! I may have had an accident on my run today.
Oh, Jesus. Mocko pooped on a run.
Bailey's better potty trained than that.
I don't know why I decided this would be my beer glass tonight, but it's really annoying because every 3 ounces I have to walk into my kitchen to refill it. So annoying.
Anyway, we have to get going. She's got to go to bed. Super stoked for you. We're there 110%. Can we say congratulations to Mr. Mocko? Go give Mr. Mocko a high five.
Don't leave him hanging.
Don't leave him hanging, babe.
Go get my back.
Yeah! Oh! All right, team. Great to see you. Mockos, check. Kobolds, check. Bairds, check. But how could I forget probably the most influential person in my running life since moving to Boulder? And that would be filmographer, producer, successful trail runner himself, Mr. Kirk Van Warner. It actually isn't a van, but it sounds better that way. Kirk has been following my journey since I moved to Boulder. the Leadville Marathon, Bandera, Sean O'Brien. Unfortunately, that means he's experienced a lot of the lows that I've had in the past 18 months, but now he has an opportunity to participate in some of the highs. I met up with him on Taco Tuesday alongside Mr. Bobby Peavy, who's an accomplished ultra runner himself.
This is my coach announcement.
So, I believe I gave you a birthday present a couple of months ago. Do you remember what that was?
I do. It started with a scavenger hunt. First step, go in your closet. Second step, look in the biggest jacket in the closet. The gift was tickets to travel with you to Western States when and if you qualify.
Now that that has been taken care of, are you in?
I'm in.
Yeah! You want to come too?
Yeah, I don't have any beer.
Yeah! Super excited to have this crew. The pieces are coming together. 2019 has already started out on such a good note. Gonna go recover, finish a little more of this beer. We'll be back soon.
Will you follow me again?
I'm getting too over this shit.
To the news van! To the news van!